On your navigation cable, this is a repair that you'll want to do if the navigation buttons at the bottom, your menu, home button, back button, or search button, are not responding. Now, a lot of times what will happen, the plug itself right here, that plug will come undone off of the board, and that will cause your cable to, or the buttons to not respond. The other thing could be that your digitizer, could be that has come undone, and that sometimes causes these buttons to be unresponsive. But typically, if your buttons are unresponsive, it's this cable itself. Now, this as a repair is probably one of the hardest repairs to get to and to do on the phone. You take the phone apart the same way as the LCD digitizer repair. So you do have to heat this unit off in order to get to this cable. So I highly recommend, if you're going to do this, that you know for sure this is what's wrong. Now, when we did the LCD digitizer repair, I demonstrated lifting the, going through the back of the phone and separating the screen from the housing, kind of like this. Well, if you're going to do this repair and try to salvage your LCD and digitizer, I recommend starting at the top and using a pick. Now, you'll want to apply enough heat to where you can loosen all this adhesive off and just slowly work your way down on either side, on both sides, and then eventually down to the bottom. Now, you have to remember that the whole top up here is adhesive, that the sides right here, and you don't have to get the pick in that much, you just need it enough to where as you're working your way down, you can separate this little itty bitty ledge with adhesive, and it's, probably not more than maybe a 1/16 of an inch, just almost the tip of this this pointer. You want to heat up that adhesive to get that off, heat up this side to get all of this adhesive separated, and then you also have this adhesive holding the frame to the LCD, the back of the LCD. So there's a lot going on, but if you take your time, and I mean a long time, you should be able to heat all this off and get the separation that you need. Again, start at the top, work your way down, and then once you get down here, again, remembering to be careful and just heat this last little bit up, and you should be able to separate the LCD digitizer from the frame in order to get to this cable. Once you do that, then you're at this stage, and now you can go ahead and do the repair. So really all that's holding this cable on to the board is just some adhesive on the back side, and then you have a couple little guides showing you, exactly where to kind of lay this down so it fits nice and even, and that all of your nav buttons will line up with the buttons on the frame, or I'm sorry, on the LCD itself, and then this cable right here. So usually what I'll do is I'll get on the back side and just slowly kind of lift it, and again, it's just adhesive holding all this down. So you can either use your screwdriver, you can use the flathead, or your tweezers just to kind of get under and lift it up. And once you get all that off, then on this side, same idea. I usually start maybe on the end and just get under that. Oop. Just get one end up. Just kind of pull it, and all that adhesive should just come right up. And then you can slide that down and through. So you set your old one aside and get your new cable. Now there should be a backing on it with adhesive, so you can just peel the backing off. If there isn't, you can just apply a couple of strips on the back, and that should be good. Now the other thing you'll want to keep in mind too, and I'll show you on the close-up here, is there's a revision number, And the revision number is right there, the second number down. So it's the I-727 revision right there. You want to make sure that this cable matches your old cable, and and to ensure that it does work properly. So we'll go back to the overhead, and we'll get our new cable here. And really, all you do is just start in the back, slide it up through the hole. You're going to line those two little guides up, and I usually pinch it just to kind of make it easier on myself. So you line one up, line the second one up, adhere that down in the back. Make sure that guide goes with that hole and that's all adhered down. And that's all you do to replace the nav cable. I know it's kind of a pain to get to it, and the repair is really easy once you are there, but that should fix your problem with the buttons not responding.